Samuel L. Jackson will be the new voice of Alexa. This is not a bit. This is 100% true. I am looking at the poster in the EHM studio right now. The Samuel L. Jackson version of Alexa will come with all the great features that Alexa comes with. You know, so you can ask for, say, financial advice if you need.
Take the money out! All of it!
It'll also help you, by the way, because I know there's some people that are like, you know, a little socially shy. It will help you determine and figure out if you're wearing the glasses, the Samuel L. Jackson Echo glasses, what sort of social situation you're in and how to act.
What this situation requires is a whole lot more of you shutting your mother up.
Yeah, so very helpful all the way around. If you're traveling and you need a translator, Echo Samuel L. Jackson's there for you.
English, mother, do you speak it?
Usually Samuel could be scary in movies, but in real life, he's going to be here to help us.
I don't want to kill you. I want to help you.
What? I mean, is this crazy or what?
Say what again, mother? I dare you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I'm so excited to be here today.
Well, we figured out the lay of the land. We know what we're doing.
Yeah. Except when it comes to parking cars, of course.
Of course, yes. Okay, go ahead. I got your car towed yesterday. You're welcome. You're very welcome.
Joe was nice enough to volunteer to park my car, so I was like, thank you.
I was trying.
Joe parked the car, and then we wrapped up the show, and I was like, I'm going to roam around and check out some of the grounds I didn't get to see, and then Joe texted me, your car was towed.
Yes. That you didn't expect that text at all. I didn't see the no parking sign. But
Here's the funny part. So I go into the office to get the car back. And they're like, yeah, she parked where she wasn't supposed to. I was like, I don't know. I thought somebody said that she could park there. And the guy, Mike, was super nice. He's like, looks at me and goes, she was almost literally touching the no parking sign. That's how close she parked.
I didn't see it. It was dark. It was early. We're talking, what, 5:30 in the morning? There was nobody here.
I know. So then Joe goes, because Joe and Jonathan left before me, and they sent me the text. And then Joe was nice enough to negotiate the release of the car.
I sure did.
Which I thought was nice. And then Joe goes, it should be no problem. I'm like, cool. 45 minutes after trying to start the attempt to get the car back, they took me to the bowels, the depths of of these grounds, where I saw my car. This is what it was like. Look, it was parked
I can't wait to
in a concrete stall, and they had put concrete blocks behind it so that nobody could get it out until the guy with the forklift came to get the car.
I'm so sorry.
I'm like, I was like, we're never going to do Wednesday's show. I'm like, they're not even going to let us back in here.
Your car was safe.
Yeah, look at the size of this thing that the guy had to come to lift the concrete blocks to let the car out. It's insane.
It's crazy.
So, Joe, you're saying Kathy Labella would approve of
My protein choice, yes.
your protein choice of shrimp?
Yes, my protein
What
choice of
about
shrimp.
the lobster with the butter drizzled all over it in the bread?
I find that it's a better choice than the mayonnaise.
The mayonnaise?
Yes.
Is that true?
Even though there might be some celery or carrot or something.
This will all be fact-checked by Kathy Labella.
Yes, Kathy. This is all for you, Kathy. Well, I didn't get the chicken finger. I could have got the chicken fingers, like Jonathan got.
You threw Jonathan under the bus quick.
I sure did.
If you want, we can just blur this out so Kathy has no idea what you're eating. Here's what I want to know, because I know Anderson has some crazy fans. I'm wondering if anybody came here tonight from out of Hampton Bays? I'm just trying to find the farthest. Anybody come here from out of state? Do you have any out-of-staters? You guys are from Jersey? Do you live in Jersey? I apologize. Let me see. I have a really crazy skill. I can tell where people are from. I don't know if you know this. Is there anybody from the West Coast here tonight? You guys are from the West Coast? All right, let me see. Put your hand like this. California? Yeah. Really? Anybody want to bet $5 I can tell you what town? I got him wrong. Anybody? $5? Anybody want to take that action? Jersey, you want to take that action? Let me see. Los Angeles?
Are you from Los Angeles? You came here from Los Angeles.
He surprised me with tickets.
I bet you, wait, I'm really good at this, hold on. I bet you, I can guess why you're here. Can you stand up for me? Do you guys mind standing up for me?
Love it.
Let's do the stand-up thing. Look at you guys, Anderson East gear and everything else, looking nice. What's your name?
I'm Daniela.
Daniela?
Yes. And this is Jorge.
Jorge.
Daniela and Jorge. You guys sound like a morning show, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I get fired, Daniela and Jorge probably gonna take over for me. That's amazing. Daniela and Jorge, you guys probably, you look young. They look young. Probably don't have kids. You look a lot more rested than me. I have 2. Are you guys married?
Yep.
Were you married like maybe, are you celebrating an anniversary? You are? You think I can guess the anniversary? Jersey, $5? Can I guess the anniversary? I bet you guys, because you are smiling big. So it can't be for that long. I bet you guys are married for a year. 1 year? You did probably, that's amazing! How would I know that? How the hell would I know that? Let me do you one better. I'm gonna take a stab here and guess that you guys had Anderson East as your wedding song. Where's Anderson? Good luck following this act, Anderson. Jesus. Here's the thing, let me tell you something about New Yorkers. Don't talk to them, because they'll come and tell the host your whole entire life story that you told them 5 minutes before the show. You can thank Ginny right to the next to you there, right there. What was the song?
All I'll ever need.
He's not playing that side, huh? He's dead. Put it together for Danielle and Jorge over here. That was nice, but you gotta be louder, louder. Make some noise for Anderson East, everybody.
I love people's reactions, like when they're, I don't know, and you're watching it and you're like, yeah, you're live.
Yeah, live. You're live. So are we live? I don't know. No, we're not.
No idea.
Yeah, no, it says up there.
Yeah, I know, we're live.
Oh,
we
great.
could put different thingies, I think, maybe we're
Can we? Oh,
take
I'm in here.
on me. That's it.
take on me.
Say up to me.
And now we get to learn some facts, right?
Well, we're going to learn about what the day is going to bring tomorrow. If you're coming to Farm Aid 2018.
I did
here in
hear from
Hartford.
a few listeners that are like, I'm coming up, like, you know, where are you going to be so I can meet you? And I promptly wrote back, leave me alone. I'm in the VIP areas. But
I'll be in the Hotel Whirlpool.
oh, can we talk about how annoyed you got at me last night?
Oh, no.
When we checked into the hotel, I don't know if you caught this, but I got up to, Joe checked in first, then Jonathan checked in, and then I walked up and I said, can I have a slightly better room than those two? And you looked so annoyed at me.
I did. I was like, what is that? I waited because somebody missed the ferry, and now he's got to upgrade his room.
I was totally kidding. I figured we're all getting the rooms right next to each other, but I was like, can I get a slightly better room than those?
Yeah, I rolled my eyes.
But she really even looked for one. I was just like, I'm just.
She really legit did.
Well, Joe's working with 2 idiots. She's working with you and me, so just nonstop.
It's like
riffing.
wrangling kittens. Keeping you guys on point.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, can we check on my car and make sure it hasn't gotten towed yet? I would
I
just
did.
love Faith. Can you get somebody to run out there and just
I
see if
did
it's
have
still there?
anxiety when I had to go move the van.
Yeah.
I got your car towed yesterday. You're welcome.
Well, there's nobody here. We're in handicap parking. But before everybody goes and judges us,
that
there's
scared
nobody
me.
here. And I'm like, this doesn't sound like, you're like, park in the handicap park? I'm like, I don't know. I flash back to the Hampton Classic Horse Show. I don't know. I want to check on that guy and make sure he's okay. We got Ron Stern with us here, who is the producer for Farm Aid. Ron, how are you, my friend?
Great. Good to see you.
It's good to see you. It's been good getting to know you a little bit here off the air for a couple minutes.
Yeah, I was telling him some stories out of school.
Some great stories.
Yeah, you've worked with, well, obviously Willie, Sting, you were just saying.
Everybody. You know, I was,
McCartney.
in the 80s, I was kind of a stadium expert. So if you played a football or a baseball stadium, I was the guy.
Yeah.
And back then, I was, I worked for the Stones. I worked for McCartney.
So that's how you got into it. You
Yeah.
just kind of got dragged into it. And here
Yeah.
you are all these years later still
I've
doing
been
it.
doing this since 1974, so I'm not a young man.
Yes, you are.
Oh, you look good, though. You look better than I do. I got to be honest with you.
Well, yeah, but you're not a good-looking guy.
Ron's throwing daggers.
Ron is
already.
throwing it
I
down.
love it. I
Yes.
love it. You just made his day right there. He's been waiting to say that to me for
Well,
a
he
long
can't.
time.
He probably won't be at work the next day.
Why don't you sit in the front?
I don't know. You
So you can film.
sit in the front.
No, you sit in the front.
Joe, I'm not going to let you sit on top of crap. You sit in the front. I feel like I'm forgetting everything.
You have your badge, right? That's you have your badge and your camera.
Yep.
Awesome. You know what I was thinking about? The interview thing to me is probably like an actual. This.
Kids, if you're wondering, children of the world, if you're wondering what it's like to be in radio, I am crouched in the back of a two-seater van. Okay? This is radio. This is it. I'm
Very
exhausted. But I would have stayed up and helped
Open
you.
the door.
And I can't. Yes.
Childproof.
Anybody want it? All right. Should we try this with the door open the whole way?
Oh, please.
It's added level of fun.
Hi.
All the other ones are red. I'm not really sure.
This is a media pass.
Media. Okay, so what you're gonna do is go through the gate. You're gonna go up in the top lot, and I guess there's an area designated for press.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Media.
So you guys, you want media, or that's actually, you can park behind the buses with that tag,
Yes.
or you can park on the hill where the media is.
Whatever's
No, we're
closer.
bringing in equipment.
Yeah, whatever's closer to the
So go around this way.
Hi. Media. Radio.
I would have to say go where, see the stop right there?
Yes.
I would ask them because we're not 100% sure with the media and stuff like that.
Okay.
Hi. We were given this pass yesterday by Faith. We were here as media parking.
Yeah.
And we're kind of confused because everyone's sending us up here. And we have equipment to unload.
10-4. No, I have no idea where you're going. They're like, really, hey, Anthony, all right.
Hey, man. So Aldi has decided to release a line of cheeses inspired by rock and roll stars. So we are going to play Rock and Roll Cheese Game. Jen is in studio. You guys can play along at home. I'm going to give you the band. You have to give me the name of the cheese, which is taken from a song title from the band. And that's how you play Morning Show with Anthony, Rock and Roll Cheese Game. Okay. Guns N' Roses has a cheese named after them.
Okay.
You need a hint?
I'm gonna fail miserably.
I can give you the cheese.
Give me the cheese.
They have cheddar. Guns N' Roses cheddar. What would you name a Guns N' Roses cheddar? These are so awful. Think of the worst cheesy thing. Cheesy for lack of a better pun.
Okay, I need the answer for this one.
Okay.
Then maybe I'll get better at this.
Sweet cheddar of mine.
Okay. Okay.
So Guns N' Roses sweet cheddar of mine. Def Leppard.
Pour some.
Sounds like sugar.
Gouda on me.
Pour some Gouda on me. Jen got it. I can't believe it. All right, there we go. We're
this
one
is
for
gross.
one. Okay, Cyndi Lauper.
Is it girls just want to have?
Oh my God, my wife got it.
Oh, what did she say? Get her on the phone.
Girls just want to have Fontina.
Why is she not here?
Bonnie Tyler. Do you need help on who Bonnie Tyler is?
Is she total eclipse of the Havarti?
Yes. I can't believe you got that one too. Jen is on fire over here. Look at this.
No, I'm lukewarm
All
right now.
Okay, last one. This one's a hard one. Michael Jackson.
Is it an 80s song? Is it a 70s song?
It's an 80s.
It's not Billie Jean. No. It's Billie Jean.
Brian guessed Beat It. It's not Beat It. It's Billie Jean. And it is
Philly Jean. Philly Jean.
That would have been better than what Aldi came up with, actually.
Wrong.
All right, I'll give it to you. It is Billy Goat is not my lover.
No,
it's another
no.
goat cheese.
That's kind of funny.
These are limited edition cheeses that are going to be available at Aldi's right on time for the Grammys this Sunday. Oh, look at this. Kathy just chimed in. Brie It. That would have been a good one for Michael Jackson.
Kathy.
Just Brie It.
Yes.
All right, that's Rock and Roll Cheese Game. Way to go, Jen. You nailed it.
Thanks.
Joined on the phone by one of the members of the Lone Bellow. Kaneen is with us. Kaneen, good morning. How are you?
Hey, I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing really, really good. I was telling this story about how the band came together the other day. And I have to ask you this first before I ask you anything, because I'm always fascinated by you guys and how much bad radio hosts you have to put up with and how many bad interviews you have to put up with. Like, are you sick of telling? It's a lovely, extraordinary, unbelievable story. But are you tired of answering that question to start most interviews?
No, because we have a radio host bingo that we're very competitive at. So this will help me scratch off a couple sections on my chart.
That's the greatest thing I've ever heard. Radio host bingo. See, I knew all you musicians were making fun of the radio people. I just had to finally get one of you to admit to it. And now I'm so happy that you have, finally. Oh,
you know what?
Good.
It's the circle of life.
No, listen, I aside from being a radio host myself, if there's a group or sect of people I can't stand the most, it's radio people. They're the worst. They're the absolute worst people.
They've generally been very kind to us.
No, you're just being polite now because you feel bad about admitting the truth. But the thing is, you know, when you're talking to Slappy and Dappy in the morning, like, it's got to be hard when they're just rolling through your Wikipedia and they're not real fans and you're answering the same 4 questions over and over again. That sucks. I'm sorry. It sucks.
Yeah, you try to have fun with it no matter what. And you don't even answer the questions. Just say whatever you want to say. You know, just deflect.
Do you get extra points in radio host bingo if you deflect and don't really answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's like a center square.